You're not going to believe this fact. Exercising kind of doesn't make you lose weight directly. Instead, it's something else which you probably won't want to know. Before anything, I need to highlight this very important point. The benefits of exercise are way better than you expected. If you've read the science and the studies, you'd agree that exercising 30 minutes a day is like a miracle pill that prevents almost everything negative that happens in your body, even those that you probably didn't expect, like your immune system or your mental health. It might even make you smarter due to a better mindset. So stop finding excuses and take your miracle pill every day.
Look at you. Do you have the right to tell others this?
Hey, I've already said exercising doesn't directly help us lose weight.
That I know, but you're not smart. We're going to hell for this.
Yes, and just for your info, I'm just a cat on the internet. So I'm simplifying everything. Therefore, do your own research and don't believe what a cat says online. Firstly, let's look at some very basic science. The most basic of weight management is that if you take in more calories than you burn, you gain weight. And so if you want to lose weight, you need to burn more calories than you consume. Now, let's look at some very basic math. On average, one plate of chicken rice is about 600 calories. If you jog for about 20 minutes on a treadmill, guess how many calories you burn? We'd like to say we burn off the chicken rice in a gym session. But no, running at the speed of 6 miles per hour for 20 minutes, you'd burn a whopping 200 calories. Yes, just 1/3 of the chicken rice for 20 minutes worth of hard work. Now, of course you'd argue, but it's still burned calories. What if I tell you if you just sit down to watch Netflix, you'd also burn about 50 to 100 calories? You see, while it feels like exercising burns lots of calories, that's a myth unless you run 2 marathons every day. Instead, it contributes just a little. This is a diagram of an estimate of what burns the calories in our body on a daily basis. You can see a bulk is from resting metabolic rate and NEAT, which is called non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which I'll explain later. Exercise is there, but it's not a bulk. Instead, digestion of food is there too. So does that mean eating more would burn more calories? If so, why don't we just eat more to burn more calories? Good idea, isn't it? Basically, the RMR is like breathing, heart beating, brain working, and whatnot. Therefore, staying alive itself burns the most calories. Non-exercise activity. Thermogenesis actually is very subjective. It's things like walking from your house to the bus stop, pouring a glass of water, scolding your husband for not taking off his socks when he comes back from work at 7:17 p.m., etc. Basically, it's the things we do to stay alive. In other words, staying alive and doing things to stay alive burn most of our calories. As for digestion of food, because it takes effort to digest food, it'll also burn calories. This depends on the nutrients. Like protein would kind of burn more calories compared to super refined carbs. Now, if you look at this, exercise does help a little in weight management, but it's not the main contribution. If we want to lose weight more, we need to increase the RMR and NEAT, which is doable, but that's for another video. So what can we do? Here's the thing. We've all been asking the wrong question. To control your weight, you shouldn't look at this, which is the calories burned. Instead, you should look at the calorie intake. Because you've only 24 hours a day, you cannot run 2 marathons every day or breathe 100 times per minute. So the only realistic solution is not to eat the 6th Pop-Tarts that day. And it's a very doable solution, which now leads to the next question. Why do you always see people on TikTok saying that they lost weight by exercising? There are 2 possible reasons. The first is that a video of a person exercising in sports bra in a park would gain more views than a person eating salad. The second is interesting. Remember I said the benefits of exercising are crazy? One of the millions and millions of benefits of exercising is that it'll make you more disciplined in life. And by the way, it literally does something in your brain. With that discipline, a person who exercises can control their diet much better. And it's not just because a person who's exercised thinks it's a waste to eat so much after suffering so much in the gym. It's actually a physical change in the brain. Just go read the book Spark, The Revolutionary. New science of exercise and the brain, and you'd know it's all about how exercise makes you a better person. Now, if you want to be even smarter, watch this video and subscribe.